Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Silence Pew Pew and we're coming at you with another video. Today guys, we are going to be playing another game of Axis and Allies as Germany. If you haven't, go check out the first video. That'll tell you some of the things you missed. Um, well, some of the stuff that has happened. This is round 2. We're going to see if we can't get through round 2 and 3 today. And still keep it a video under 20 minutes. That'll be the goal. So first thing we have to do is buy some units. And quick, actually, I guess we'll do a quick recap of some of the stuff that has happened already. So the United States, obviously, they just did a bunch of moves. Thing to note, especially for me, are these in Portugal? Spain and Portugal? Or here? I don't know. Either way, the United States moved a couple of their fighters and bombers to here, which I'm not sure how they did, to be honest. Okay, they're in that place down there. Cool. So that's really all they did. Japan, took 2 territories, so they took. I can't click on them to see, but I assume it was this one. Was one of them. Yep, and then I assume one of these places. Here. Okay. Yeah, so that's what Japan did. The United Kingdom, for some weird reason, moved their aircraft carrier and a cruiser up here, which I think is a terrible placement for something. Also, I'm super confused. I didn't think transport... Okay, I'm pretty sure at the end of Japan's turn that was supposed to be destroyed. Weird. Unless it was a non... Unless they did that during non-combat. No, they wouldn't have, though. That's super weird. Either way, regardless, yeah, that's some of the stuff that they did. The United Kingdom, we already kind of looked at what they did. They did take back. Oh, wow, interesting. So I thought this place started off as Japan, and then I guess this place will be small ones. Cool. So on to my turn. Russia just purchased a few units. Purchased 1 artillery and 7 infantry. It's not going to tell me where he put them, but I think he put some of them here, because actually I think he might have put all of them here. I don't remember there being that many infantry or people there. Oh, deployed to Russia. There you go. So either way, it's on to my turn. So I'm going to go ahead and buy some stuff, and then I will catch you guys back up to speed of where I am. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. So, this time, I know last time, I don't remember exactly what I said I wanted to focus on, but I know that I said that I wanted to focus a little bit more on the sea, because we're definitely going to need that. So we did end up buying a cruiser, a destroyer, 2 fighters, because I think we've lost, like, 3. And then also, 1 more infantry, because that's really all the money I had left. So this time we bought not much stuff, but hopefully stuff that'll help me out in staying dominant, maintaining where I'm at. So we're going to go to the next phase, which is going to be combat movement. Obviously this time I don't think we're going to take too much territories. We're going to take this territory up here because we can just click, boom, send 1 guy in, not a big deal. We're not going to have enough units, I don't think, to take this territory. This is a bomber here. This is a bomber. Cool. Alright, we're going to go ahead and end that phase. Go into the next phase here. Cool, so that one's been taken. Alright, guess the only thing to do is click this battle here. There we go. Okay. So, there is this button over here which gets rid of the dice animation. And then if you just roll, it just tells you instantly. So like that, boom, I got 1 hit. That's good. And then these 2 are combined together. I got another hit, so that's 2 on their infantry. And then I roll. Okay, I was gonna say I thought I had 3 there. I roll the dice there, and that takes care of the rest of them. So now all we have to do is endure their hits, which could be a slight problem. Hopefully they only get 2 hits. Okay, 1 hit's fine with me. 1 hit, cool. So we'll take 1 hit. We'll accept that, no problem. And that's the end of that battle. That battle went very smoothly. I had 1 guy miss, I think. That was it. So that was really good. Um, as you can see here, that's the overview of what just happened. That war, that time, there was not much that happened, and that's fine. So we're gonna go ahead and tell you to go here. This battleship. I don't have any use for you really down here anywhere. I don't know why I can't just like click on it and then like click on it, move it, and then right click or left click on it or something like that to cancel it. That'd be very nice. Honestly, I'm not too worried about the United Kingdom or the United States this turn or next turn moving troops into my borders here and trying to take anything. So I'm kind of leaving them loosely guarded. But I do want to keep at least one thing pretty much in there of this stuff that's currently there, just in case they decide to. Also, that'll prevent them, hopefully, from doing bombing runs as much because, like I said, they would fly in, and instead of there only being one thing there to defend, there's like 3, which is a bit nicer. Okay, and I think that's going to be it for this movements there. And now we just have to deploy, and then I mean, as soon as that's done, so we placed our 2 fighters down here in Italy, infantry here in Germany, and then our 2 ships up here. Reason we wanted to put our 2 ships up here is that way if they tried to do any of that funny business again, at least both of my ships are shooting at them. I'm not sure if the submarines can or not. It changes between editions, but I think every edition I've ever played said you couldn't, except for one of them, where if you surfaced your submarines, they could then, but I don't know the exact rules behind it. But either way, we'll find out because the game's programmed to do it correctly anyways. So that's the end of my turn. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to sit here and watch the other people go through, and you guys are just going to skip to your turn. Or to my next turn. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. So there was one thing, one area that I wasn't looking at, and that's 100% my fault, and now I'm upset about that. Dang. Well, they've landed up here, which is not what I wanted them to do at all. I honestly, like I said, I did not even think about up there. It's funny though, because I did that to my one friend too. I literally stockpiled so many units down, I want to say like here or something like this, and then kept telling him we were coming for the um, I don't remember, for his beaches, I guess. I don't remember. We were telling him we were going to storm right here, and we ended up faking him out and actually dropping off right here, or maybe even this territory back here, something like that. I don't remember exactly what it was. And they just did that same thing to me pretty much, and took this territory here, though. So I completely forgot about that. Either way, I gotta buy units. I'm gonna buy the units, and then I'm gonna do the combat movements, and you guys will see. Okay, guys, so we had to repair our industrial complex. We repaired it once. I guess there's one more time to repair. That's interesting. I've never seen them do it this way. Normally, they just immediately subtract your money from it, but that's fine. And then again, this is kind of what we bought. Unfortunately, I needed a battleship, another battleship, and I bought another destroyer just in case. We got a fighter, and then we also got ourselves another infantry and tank. Unfortunately, though, if that continues to happen, we're gonna end up start. This is not gonna be good. Let's just go with that, okay? So we're just gonna keep this guy moving forward, just like he has been. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so as you can see, this attack went off just fine. I'm going to quick point you out my other two attacks. So I did realize that almost all of my fighters and bombers could make it to this territory here, which would give me the ability to land, probably take them completely out. However, I didn't want to do that quite yet. So, and I've decided that the destroyer and cruiser here were a bigger threat right now than even though that they have a transport up here. So we are going to be sending a bomber and then these four ships here. There's two submarines. Don't forget that there. And then also we're trying to take this area as well as quickly as possible. So we are going to go ahead and do this, and we're going to show you the combat results at the end. Hopefully, I'm still not leaving myself too exposed. Unfortunately, though, like I said, this is not very well fortified. However, I think with just them dropping two units or one tank, I don't think they'll be able to get through it yet. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to put this out. That was a really good rolling that time. My destroyers and cruiser, or my destroyers and submarines, literally hit 3 times, and there was only 2 of them. So I didn't even have to roll for my cruiser or my bomber, and they didn't even hit me. So that was a really good one. Lost nothing there. And took out a good bit of their stuff. This is going to be the next big battle here, so hopefully we can secure this area. Once this area is secure, we're going to start trying to focus on kicking them back off up there, and then we'll take care of Russia. It's main thing here. However, that is going to be a bit of a problem, especially with it seems like Japan kind of losing. Um, well, not doing great. Okay, let's go with that. They're not doing great. So let's get into this big battle. Um, we've got 24 men, I think, versus 13. So it should be, other than anti-air turret there. Damn, I didn't even see that. Oh well. Damn, they hit one too. Fuck. Alright, let's get into it then. Okay, so that combat went really well again. At the beginning there, it was looking awesome. A lot of my infantry men and artillerymen were doing a lot of damage, and then my tank and fighter did some good damage too. Um, However, I didn't realize they had an anti-air gun in there, and I lost one fighter before he even got to shoot, but no big deal. Um, we still ended up winning that. As you can see here, the numbers are pretty big. We lost, I think, 6, maybe 5. No, what is it? It'll tell us here. I think 6 infantry dudes, which is unfortunate, but again, still very well worth it. Especially now because we have that territory there. It's level 2. That also had, well, it did have their most units on it, but now it doesn't. Russia technically has the most units on it. And we'll pretty much be able to almost take this attack and either roll it right into there or maybe push down here. I don't know what we're going to do with it yet. However, we do have to worry about the United Kingdom up here and then being a pain in the ass. So we're going to have to move 4 dudes there. This bomber has to go somewhere, so we're going to put the bomber here. These 2 fighters got to go somewhere as well. So we're going to move them up here. So do that. Go to the next phase, mobilization time now. So we're just going to place some units. And then that's going to be the end of the game here again. So hopefully I can get this under 30 minutes. I mean 20 minutes without any issues. We are going to put that 1 tank up there. But the rest of the stuff, I think... Yeah, maybe go ahead and place him here. This fighter. I forgot all about the fighter I was getting. Yeah, we'll keep the fighter there. And then the, what is this, battleship and destroyer. Oh, if we put the battleship and destroyer in here, let's see, they have a bomber and a fighter. The United Kingdom doesn't have anything, so yeah, we should be able to keep them in there without them being attacked. And I forgot, then that would keep this area safe, so I didn't have to move that fighter there. So that's fine. But no big deal. Either way, next round, there should be a lot more sea conflicts. I'm going to try to hopefully consolidate all of my forces as best as possible to continue to be able to hold my shores. Obviously, we failed. in one regard. We should have gone in for an attack when we didn't. We went and hid. Um, or should have just not hit as well as we did. Looks like Japan has asked us to do something. His current goal is to capture Hawaii. That's fine. Let's see. It'd be great if he could take out Russia here. Um, yeah. If we can get Russia down to where it's only getting $8 a day, we will be able to eventually punch through them. However, it may be too late. The United Kingdom, or United States, anyways, specifically, may be already knocking on our door at that point. There is a chance that by turn round 3, you could be already almost finishing off Russia, like a little bit stronger of an army. Like maybe round 4, I could have finished them off if I wasn't focusing on the sea so much. And I didn't have that one or two oopsies at the very beginning of the game. But either way, as of now, hopefully we can keep them back without them bringing more stuff over. The United Kingdom's navy, I think, is pretty much completely dead. I think they have a transport ship at this point. Yes, they do. That's all they have is one transport ship because Germany, Jesus, Japan's been keeping that done. Japan doesn't have a navy, and the United States, for some reason, brought their entire Pacific fleet over to the Atlantic, which I don't like. But that's the only way they were going to help the United Kingdom win. So we'll see how it goes next time. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys all on my next episode.